Okay guys, I just need to tell you that our Magic Menu Planning box, the freezer box, is on sale for $39 today. If you stick it in your cart, when you go to checkout, there's gonna be an option. Normally free shipping comes at $40. When you go to check out this box, it'll take a second and then there will be a little option to add 2 freezer bag stands to your cart. So I would do that and then you'll get the freezer bag stands plus free shipping. You will love it. Let me answer all your freezer cooking questions, y'all. This is gonna be my chill video, finally. Actually, I've got to do a couple more other real videos today. This is my day to do video all day long, talking about freezer cooking to make sure that every person on the whole planet knows exactly what a freezer meal is. So I'm going to try to be calm in this one because I did a calm one on Instagram. People were so sweet. It was so nice. Don't comment about me touching my hair. Don't worry. I'll go wash my hands. I'm not doing any food prep. I'm just like taking a minute before I do 3 more freezer meals. And I just want to answer any of the questions y'all have about freezer cooking, about menu planning. I had a bunch of great questions about recessions, like how to save money right now during a recession as things might change a little bit, and just some tips. So y'all ask questions. I'm going to be super laid back. Do you feel the laid backness over here? It's happening right now. Inside my heart, I am not quite as excitable as I probably show on video, but the truth is, y'all know, one of my friends told me, she said, it's like your customer service voice. Like you do have to have this kind of elevated excitement when you do video, but I know sometimes like most of that is me. I pretty much am excited. If you watched my Instagram live, I got pretty passionate about menu planning and why I think it's important. So I just want to talk through that with you guys and answer any questions that y'all have. Some tips on freezer cooking. I like to lay out, this is kind of how the layout of my kitchen so you can kind of see how things are laid out. This was the first day that I did this where I normally have chairs that sit up to my bar and I moved those all over so I could use the space. I know I am incredibly fortunate and have an amazing space for cooking like this. We certainly have not always had this, but I know I'm super lucky. So know that that comes with this. I do a lot of cooking, like this is like my business working kitchen inside my real kitchen. So I'm super lucky that way. But that's kind of how I lay everything out. The pantry is back in the back. And I just lay everything across the space. I'm actually going to do 3 more videos here as soon as I finish this last video. So this is my last one. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Mary. Hey, Bruce. So glad to see you guys. Y'all ask me questions about freezer cooking, menu planning, saving money, anything you got. We are going to make what I'll be making not live. I'm going to do videos of, let's see. Ooh, you just put the Parmesan chicken in your crock pot. Yummy, Josie. I love that. Okay. The menu planning boxes, for anybody who's new, they come with 12 weeks of grocery lists and menu plans. They come in a happy little box. The reason we did this was because there's lots of great menu planning websites on the internet. There are bajillions of really good menu planning sites. So we by no means came in and fixed an issue. There are lots of good menu planning recipe sites out there. The one thing I got frustrated with personally is that when I would go to use them, I had to get on the computer, download an app or download a PDF file, find everything, and I was like, wouldn't it be nice if someone just sent me a box with everything I needed in it? So that's when we started these. The freezer series is on sale this week for our freezer cooking challenge. So if you've been considering it, this is like the lowest price it's ever been at. It does come with the baby cards. As I said before, if you when you go to checkout, it's $39. Free shipping's at $40, but if you add the freezer bag stands to your cart, you can add those in and then you'll get the freezer bag stands and shipping, which is great. So definitely do that. Okay, let me go through your questions now. Melissa didn't get an email sample from this morning's live. If you didn't, send us an email at shop@passionatepennypincher.com and we can help you out with that, Lisa, for sure. Hey, Roxanne, glad to see you. Hey, Beth. Hey, Sandy. I'm going to just talk to y'all now. Just, Josie, that sounds so yummy. Yours, Mary Alice, thank you so much. I really do love helping people. Like, it really is like my calling in life. In fact, I've been listening to a great book about just business and ideas, and it was like, what else would you do? And honestly, I was like, if I ever gave this job up and so decided to do something different, I don't think I could do anything else. Like, I love this job. And I was like, I'm only 46 years old. I've got a long way to go. So I think I'm here making freezer meals with you for a long time, girlies. I figure I can totally be here till I'm like 96, right? It just makes me happy, and I hope it helps you too. You didn't get, let's see. Go to the Facebook page, choose the 3 dots. It should say something like, oh, yes, if you don't want to see this, you can definitely unfollow. Yeah, definitely unfollow if I know this was a lot today. What would you say is a good stock up price? Ugh. Okay, you guys, this is such a good question, and I would love to hear your responses, honestly, because it's going to vary a lot by area. So what do you think is a good price on chicken and beef right now? I would say, you know what? I can tell you actually what we're seeing at my house, at our area, and then let's see if you guys can answer. What are you guys seeing on chicken? I actually just ordered my grocery list, my groceries from Walmart. So let me tell you how much I paid per pound at Walmart. This was for chicken tenderloins, 3 pounds for $7.88. So about 3 pounds, $7.88. About $2.75 a pound. And that's for chicken tenderloins, which are a little higher than chicken breasts. So does that help a little bit with that? Maybe? Does that help a tiny bit as far as pricing goes? How long are they good in the freezer? Such a good question, Megan. Freezer meals, I would put in a regular freezer for 3 to 6 months and a deep freeze up to a year. So hopefully that helps you for sure. When do I sleep? Not a lot, Lisa. I wish I slept more. Anyways, where do you go to order? Marcia, click the link in the video. If you are new here, I know this is a really random video. I just haven't been able to just chat through questions, but our freezer meals are the best ever and you will love them. They're so good. Aldi has $5.99 beef brisket. Rhonda, y'all, if anybody else sees that, let us know. Beef brisket for $5.99 a pound at Aldi. That's a fantastically crazy price. Stacey, stuck at home on quarantine. You didn't think you had time to participate, but plans have changed. Bless your heart. Well, I hope you're able to do some, and I hope you feel better. You love the stands and want to try freezer cooking. I'm so glad you will love them. You know what I'm going to do with these guys? These are the barbecue chicken wings. I'm actually going to do these in the air fryer. So I'm kind of excited to try those in the air fryer. I think they'll be super yummy. Thank you so much, Sherry, for your kind words. Where do you typically buy your chicken? I buy, you know what? The last couple of weeks, I have switched to shopping only Walmart. I've bought all Walmart groceries. So I'm buying like the great value, everything. And I've been super impressed. So if you're not so sure about how to do them, if you're not so sure about Walmart, I'm pretty pleased. So I hope that helps. What business book were you listening to? I've listened to several. One that I love, one that I absolutely love is Entree Leadership by Dave Ramsey. Highly recommend that book. So excellent, like excellent. I'm always listening. I'm also listening to Traction right now. I listen to a lot of books. Thank you so much, Josie, for your kind words. Hey, Christina, you are the sweetest. Under $2. If you can find chicken or beef under $2 a pound, I want you to buy up everything you can. Buy every pound you can. Give it to your friends for Christmas. Like, if you find chicken or beef for under $2 a pound, that is a fantastic price for sure. Let's see. Great price. Your local grass-fed farmer bought half a cow. Pickup is this fall. I love that you were able to buy half a cow. Hey, Vicki in North Alabama. You know that I lived in North Alabama and I have a special heart for Alabama. Love that area. Such a great area. Can't wait to get an Aldi. Ooh, is Panama City getting an Aldi? I'm actually excited about that because we go to the beach sometimes and it would be really nice at Panama City to have an Aldi because your grocery prices are high down there for sure. Do you accept Venmo? We don't accept Venmo, but we do have PayPal. We might have Venmo. I know we have PayPal for sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Hey, thank you, Cindy. You are so kind. Okay, what is the stainless steel drawer underneath? Okay, the stainless steel drawer over there is y'all, this is like the craziest house. It's a long God story. Someday I'll tell y'all many years from now, I may tell you guys the full story of this house and how we landed in it. But this is a warming tray. And it keeps your, dough will rise in it and it keeps stuff really well. I did flash freeze the meatloaf this morning and it worked really well. So I'm really pleased with that one. Preparing to go freezer shopping, your grocery. Mary says her grocer has boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $3.49 a pound. Did you join the Walmart shipping club? Listen, I just actually joined it like right before I started. I was ordering my groceries for tomorrow morning and I joined today. So I'll let you know. It was like a 1-month free trial. So I was like, this is crazy. I'm doing a lot of Walmart grocery pickup. I might as well try that out for sure. So yeah, so far I'm pleased. We'll see. You try to only buy organic grass-fed. Linda says she tries to buy organic grass-fed. It definitely is higher if you're buying that for sure. You are so welcome, Melissa. I'm so glad I get to help you. Do you listen to any podcasts? I listen to so many podcasts. Jennifer, I guess I'll answer that really quickly. I listen to mostly business podcasts, which is not all that exciting. I love Amy Porterfield. Love Amy Porterfield. There's one new one I've been listening to a ton. But as far as just some more personal, not business one, I love Emily P. Freeman. Every day she makes me cry. Every time I listen, I'm like, just go ahead and pull out. I can't have mascara on while watching Emily P. Freeman. There's somebody else. I have so many podcasts I listen to. I like My Wife Quit Her Job, which is a friend that I actually know in real life, Steve. My Wife Quit Her Job, that's a good one. And he has one with my friend Tony, Profitable Online Business. I listened to that one. Shalene Johnson, I love her. Yeah, I listen a lot. Most of the time, if I could listen all day long to podcasts or books, I would. I don't ever watch television. I don't like TV, but I listen a lot to stuff. Beef brisket is the digital coupon sale at listen, you guys, Kroger shoppers, beef brisket, $2.49 a pound with the digital coupon. So good to hear that. Marcia B, I'm so excited you got the meals, Marcia. That makes me, did anybody else get the meals today? Did anybody else get a freezer box for the first time today? If so, I'd love to thank you. I wish I could send you a little, well, I guess I do send you a box, but I'd love to say, I wish I could just come and have a big old freezer cooking day and just say hi to you guys. Sometimes I've sat at church and seen the number of people and I thought, there are that many people who bought our little boxes, and I thought, wouldn't it be so fun to just hang out with y'all in real life? Because I truly do love what I do. So it's really fun. It's been hard. There's been a lot of Facebook algorithm changes that have been not so easy to take this year, but I really do love serving y'all, and I hope y'all feel that in the stuff we make for sure. Made a lot of these freezer meals for vacation. Lisa, freezer meals for vacation are the best thing of all time. I love that so much. Chicken here is $3.25 a pound. Aldi and Sam's Club has $2.99 a pound. Been picking up packs of 12 packs of canned food here and there. Good job, Anita, starting to stock up on things. I love that. Melissa got her newest box yesterday, decided that she needed to add the sides box. Listen, that sides box, my daughter just called me, literally right before I started this video, and she was making the freezer. There are some freezer side dishes in that freezer box. And she was making the freezer, the potatoes with the bacon. She was excited about that one. So yeah, that's a fun one. Yay, I'm so glad, MC, that you love the boxes. Missy has all the boxes, so just the two of us. You would love more 2 people options. Listen, definitely divide those into smaller groups. Like my niece, y'all, I'm freezer cooking for everybody in my family. They're so sick of me. She is expecting a baby in September, and I told her I would freeze her. This is so funny. I told Kelly, I said, Kelly, I will fill your freezer for when the new baby comes. She texted me, she said, Aunt Laurie, we had the taco spaghetti last night. Y'all, the baby's not here till September 19th. I'm like, I can't keep filling your freezer, girly. So she already made one of the taco spaghettis, and she said, I've got the chicken for tonight. I'm like, Kelly, these meals are for the baby. Anyways, I'm like, Kelly's going to eat through all the food. So I've got more. I told her, I said, well, I'm going to send some more home with her and her husband, Justin. I'm like, y'all have to stop eating up the food. I can't keep feeding you. She said, what would we do without you feeding us? So I feed my kids and I feed my nieces and nephews really well. So if you're a family member and you live close by, I will fill your freezer too. Anyways, because what am I going to do with all this food, y'all? Tiffany loves all things passionate. Penny Pincher, you could do a meet and greet. Linda, I have thought about that. The Parmesan Orzo in this. Oh my gosh, Linda, that Parmesan Orzo in the sides box is worth that box alone. Let's just say, I last week was eating it all day long. It was so yummy, so good. So, MC, tell Lee I said hello. I love your mama, Lee. Just so you know, MC is my secret little cheerleader. So whenever I'm discouraged, I'm like, MC, I'm not feeling great today. And sometimes there are a couple of passionate Penny Pincher readers who I know have been around for a long time. There's Sue, who I just love. Sue was on Instagram this morning. Just some of you guys who've become special in my little heart. I just like seeing you guys on. So thank you so much, MC. Say hello to him. Okay, looking forward to the new planner. Planner releases September 18th. I keep getting confused because September 18th is the planner day. September 19th is Kelly's baby day. So we don't know if Kelly's going to have a boy or girl. So we're super excited, y'all. I am excited about that baby. In fact, we got to do the baby shower blog post. We haven't done that yet. But yeah, I keep getting mixed up and I'm like, Kelly, it's going to be sad. I'm trying to get our freezer filled before the baby gets here because it's also when the planner gets here. So it's basically the same. You need to get a box. Jennifer, you do need to get a box. Okay, I think that's all the questions. I got nothing else. I just wanted to do a more laid back Facebook Live where I wasn't stressed over people ordering boxes. It's stressful to have a business, especially in the current economy, and know whether or not you're going to keep it up. So I just want to make sure that I try to encourage folks to get a box if they need one. Margaret can't wait for the new planner. I am so glad. Your birthday is coming Saturday. You told your husband you wanted the sides menus. Your husband wants the sides menus. He doesn't know yet, but he wants those. You could not function without your planner. It changes your life. I'm so glad. Listen, the new planner for 2023 is like, it makes me cry. I love it so much. It's so lovely. It's just so lovely. Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. Bachelor just said, you always just add some sunshine to my day. You're positive and upbeat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Did you get the cool whip for the pie? You know what I ended up doing on the pie? I totally made it. Do y'all want to see the pie? I made the pie. What I did was I had some Ready Whip. So I just filled the sucker up with Ready Whip. And I maybe ate for breakfast some of this. Y'all, this pie is really rich. It's really, really, really rich. So if you make it, you might want to add a little bit more milk to it because it is very hearty. It's a glass of milk. I wish it was a little bit, honestly, if I was doing it again, because I don't like stuff that's quite that heavy. It is so rich because it's got all the cream cheese in it. You could probably just go ahead and do an extra thing in Cool Whip. So get a big container. Any updates on podcasts? Oh, Kristen, thank you so much. So listen, I love the concept of doing something audibly for you guys, like a podcast kind of type thing. I loved it. I made one or two of them just to test it out. It's going to take me a little time to figure out the formatting. But I love the idea of being able to walk through like the whole site and all the things we're doing. Because sometimes I feel like Passionate Penny Pincher grew beyond what I kind of thought it would. And so sometimes I'm like, okay, how do I even to my team say, you know, Jamie's working on all the deal side and Mary works on all the, like, if we have a great sponsor, a company that comes in and wants to work with us, she works on that. And then we have our graphic designers and our product people and the people who make the menu plans. And we've got Sheree. So there's so many different people that I kind of like the idea of doing something on like an audible version of something for all of us to kind of across the brand say, this is what Passionate Penny Pincher is talking about this week. Like this week, we're talking about freezer meals. We're talking about back to school. We're talking about deals on, there's a shoe deal. Jamie was finding all kinds of crazy deals yesterday. She kept messaging in Slack. She found this Bed Bath & Beyond deal on dishes. So cute for $2. They sold out really fast, but I would love like a place to house all of what we're talking about through an audio option. I just haven't figured out how I can do that really fast with all the other things I have to do on my plate, but I really do want to do it. So I told myself to maybe think about like prayerfully figure out how to get it. There's a couple other things we need to work on, big ideas we're working on for the rest of this year. So I'm like, slow down, girly. Figure out what you can do today and then move to the next thing. So thank you for asking that question though. I'm so glad, Cheryl, that you love them. Oh, a graham cracker crust. You're right, MC. That would make it not so heavy because it is really heavy. It's a really, really heavy recipe. Are the menus different from the freezer? They're the same freezer boxes last year. Planner price, Susie. We're still waiting to find out the cost of shipping because cost of shipping has gone up so much. So once our shipping facility gets them in their hands and can weigh them, we will know a price. Last year, I believe they were around $44 with free shipping. And I want to say that shipping may go up in October across the board. So definitely order on, I will tell you with the planner, definitely order as early as you can to make sure you get the best price on those. We really do try to always give the people who order first the very best price. The academic planner, we have more than we need of them. They're a little bit discounted right now. I don't think they're cheaper than launch price because you got a freebie at launch. So my goal is always to give you the best price by ordering first. You also get faster shipping. So, but I would say around 44-ish. And I hope we can offer free shipping with that. They are so nice, but obviously costs have gone up on everything for us too. Let's see. I promised I would just sit here. Do you like your side-by-side fridge? You know what, Michelle? Let's talk about that fridge. So all of the current new fancy fridges and all the new current fancy houses, and I am so thankful to have a fancy house and a fancy fridge. Like I am blessed beyond stinking measure. Why they can't make a fridge anymore in 2022 that allows you to put an Aldi pizza in it is beyond me. So they're not very deep. So I don't like the counter depth. I wish it was an old-fashioned deep refrigerator. But other than that, I do like the side-by-side, and it's a great refrigerator. I'm pleased with it other than that. Laura, you'd love if we have a family gathering? Lori, I have thought about that it would be so fun to have a gathering and come and make freezer meals. I told Shree, wouldn't it be fun if we could do like just a get together and we have like big, I don't even know, like a big warehouse, maybe a church would host us and just do a big freezer cooking thing. The only thing is, think of the logistics of that. Can you imagine ordering even if we only had 100 people there, it'd be a lot of chicken, y'all. We'd be schlepping a lot of chicken. So we've thought about it. Maybe they brought their own. We've thought about it. Just saying. You just ordered 5 boxes, Jennifer. You ordered 5 boxes, Jennifer. Thank you so much. You will love them. You will love them. I appreciate you. I know it's not cheap, so I appreciate you a ton, and I hope you do love them. I know that they're way cheaper than eating out at a restaurant, just saying. So you will absolutely adore them. Can't wait for the planner. You would love an app that incorporates the planner and the menu plans. I know, Jennifer, me too. If only I could figure out how to be smart enough to make all that happen. You'd love to know how you manage your business, marriage, being a mom, house, and crazy busy. You mean that? Lisa says in the, well, I guess since I'm sitting here talking, do y'all want me to answer that question? That's a big question. How do I manage marriage, home, and business? I'm better at business than I am at marriage and my home, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's a big question, y'all. I don't know. I'm a decent mama. I have a great husband who is ridiculously, crazy supportive of what I do. From day one, when I didn't make any money, it took us about 3 years before I made any money on Passion and Penny Pincher. And all I did was I just tried to serve folks. And I was like, if I can just keep creating value, maybe people will come back. I had no idea how to make money. I didn't know anything about business. I didn't know anything about blogging. I didn't know anything about marketing. I'm not an e-commerce girl. So, he from day one supported me and just was like, I think it's okay. And he always, when he tells people now, still when they ask what I do, he'll say she grows traffic. And that's kind of like what we call it. We just try to grow traffic. So I have his support at night. So he helps a lot of times, even when the kids were little, because I started when the kids were tiny. He pretty much took over in the evenings for me. I stayed up for a lot of years all night long working to kind of grow it to this business size. I really watch what you guys do. So I watch closely inside of my analytics and I see, okay, 17 people liked crock pot meals today. Maybe I need to write some more crock pot recipes. And that's kind of how I've grown the business from day one is we posted a recipe about chicken and 100 people clicked on that chicken post. We need to post more chicken recipes. 50 people, we posted a deal about toilet paper and 25 people were interested in toilet paper. And that's kind of how we grew. And so we still do that today. I watch the analytics and I'm like, okay, this is what people are on and this is what they're interested in. How can I help them out? One thing that has been a struggle for me this year, honestly, as a business owner is Facebook has changed and now TikTok is the thing and Instagram Reels are the thing. And so I'm kind of annoyed a little bit because I'm like, I've been doing this for 12 years and now I have to learn a new thing, but it's been good. As far as managing my home, I do wake up super early. I prioritize exercise and quiet time in the morning so that I always make sure that I get exercise in, quick prayer for the day, quick Bible study reading, and then I really manage my house by doing the planner. So honestly, the planner and the menu plans came out of my own need as a business owner to figure out how to be a mom and a wife and a business owner. And I feel so strongly, y'all will hear this till the day I die. I feel so strongly that as women, we all work. So whether you're a working mom outside of the house, working at home mom taking care of kids, little kids, mom taking care of big kids, if you've got a spouse at home, you are working in some capacity. I believe women are called, I believe all of us, I believe God calls us to work. And I feel like we are better served when we are working. So figuring out a system for that has been really important to me. So anyways, that may have been, I don't know if that's even what you were looking for. You need to get some freezer to put all the freezer meals in. YouTube might work. I know. I could do YouTube. I don't want to do another thing, but probably should do a better job of YouTube. Do you think you would do a whole food book? Listen, we were doing a Whole Foods box. That's our next one. So right now we've got 7 boxes done. We have 5 ingredient or less will be coming out in January, and I think it'll be our most frugal box that we've ever done. I believe that's what we think it'll be. We didn't intentionally do that, but 5 ingredient or less just means you're not buying a whole lot of food, so that's good. And then Whole Foods is the one we are currently testing. Shree is coming tomorrow, and that's why I'm doing all my video today, because Shree and Misty are going to be here tomorrow to help me do some freezer cooking, and we're going to do some more testing for the Whole Foods. We're struggling with Whole Foods desserts is kind of the one we're struggling with. You have all the boxes and love them. Your husband doesn't even want to go out to eat. That's the way we are too. The food is so good, Lee. And I know the app is such a good idea. It's just so technically challenging for someone like me. Learning is growing for sure. I just don't want to learn anymore. Hopefully TikTok will go before American owned. I know the whole TikTok stuff. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I love to see you making the kids a kids cooking recipe box. That's a great idea. Whole Foods, Whole Foods. If I order low-cal, Ellen, if she orders the low-cal box, will those be prepped and frozen? Yeah, a lot of them can be. They're not made with that intention, but I think a lot of them could be. They're really good food. The low-cal box is one of my favorites. Are you doing a live tomorrow? Yes, Carrie, I'll be on doing a live talking about freezer cooking tomorrow. You can't wait for the 5 ingredient or less. Listen, the recipes in that one are good. They are good. And they're easy, which I think is going to be really valuable for folks. Okay, I think I got through all of your questions, guys. I just wanted to kind of slow down. I feel like a lot of times I'm in such a hurry because I know a video is going to be put in a Facebook ad and I'm supposed to do all the right things so they do well, and so then I don't feel like I slow down and just kind of chit chat with you guys. So total motivation there. Yeah, Lisa, I'm not going to be a motivational speaker because what's one funny thing about me is that I can't even talk when people are in the room. My level of confidence goes way down when other humans are with me, even my own family. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to talk. So I can only talk when nobody's here. So I can never be a motivational speaker, but that's okay. I can sit here on this side of the screen and it's fine. And that's not totally true. I've done a couple little speaking things and I've done fine, but it makes me super nervous. It would not be my first choice. So anyways, I feel like God called me right here for right now. So I'm thankful for that. Will you be doing anything for vegetarians? Listen, vegetarian wise, Jan, if you don't have the sides box, if you'll do me a favor, Jan, go look at the sides box and then leave a comment and say what you think. All of those are really hearty sides, lots of skillet sides, lots of veggie sides, all sides. So I don't think there's any, there might be a couple that have I don't think there's any meat, honestly, in any of them. So check out the sides box and just look through the recipes and see if those might be a great fit for you. I don't know if we will ever do a truly vegetarian box. We've talked about doing a menu plan with just the PDF files for that. So we have a couple other ideas that I've got one idea that I'm thinking on praying over that I've been thinking on for a few years now that I think will help you guys out for sure. What time do you go live tomorrow? 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be live making freezer meals. So we'll be excited to see you guys then. Okay, I think that's it. What did you say? Anita, it's been so fun to have your coffee with you. You would totally hear it, y'all. One day, if you guys hear me speaking, it would be fun to come and chat with you guys because I wouldn't be afraid of y'all too much. I would be just I'm nervous, y'all. Even when I have team meetings, I'm nervous. I'm not comfortable. Yeah, I haven't figured out myself yet. Thank you so much. And a dessert box. Tamara, if we did a dessert box, I would be 9 million pounds. So I'm going to say probably not happening. Only because I would eat only dessert. Try the celebration box though, because they do have the best ever. The desserts in that one are fantastic. Thank you so much, Anne Marie. I appreciate you a ton. Y'all are the best. Okay, Casey, y'all are just nice, just very kind. Y'all have a great day. Make your menu plans. Do some freezer cooking. I am back, y'all. I've got to go I'm doing this because I don't want to do what I have to do. I have to do 3 TikTok videos and Instagram reels right now. Say a prayer. I don't want to do them. I'm going to do them anyways. Y'all have a beautiful day and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.